you write your music?
Well, you know, Magoo writes music around true stories. So when we do find a true story that says something that's inspiring, there's a lot of improvisation and playing around that theme and that story and that emotion. In terms of the actual songwriting, we borrow a Miles Davis technique. And what he used to do, what he did on the Bitches Brew album, is that he scored all of his material. And he locked his musicians up in a room for a couple of days, didn't allow them to play their instruments. And then he put them in this room and he directed them by emotion and by what he was looking out and where he wanted to be emotionally and so on. And it's the same approach that we used for this album. So we scored everything and we brought musicians in and we directed the improvisation based on emotions that we were trying to get to. And for each song, and we would do that for like 4 or 5 hours, and for each song, there's probably around 4 or 5 different versions of that song. And we do that, and we play all these different versions, we mix it up. But within that 5 hours, there's usually a version that starts to bake and take root. And that's kind of how we wrote the album.